Many years passed after Joseph became a great minister in Egypt. Joseph was loved by Pharaoh, and because of Joseph's wisdom, Egypt became rich, peaceful, and full of food while many other nations were starving. The Israelites, Joseph's family, lived happily in the land of Goshen. They grew in number, they had children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and very soon they became a large nation. But time moved on, and one day Joseph died. His brothers died. All the people of that generation died too. New generations were born, and soon the story of Joseph, the boy who saved Egypt, became only a memory. Then something happened that changed everything. A new king came to the throne in Egypt. This king did not know Joseph. He did not remember how Joseph saved Egypt from starvation. All he saw was that the Israelites were becoming many, too many. One morning, in his grand palace filled with golden guards, Pharaoh spoke angrily to his counselors. "Look! The Israelites are now more numerous and stronger than we are. If we allow them to continue growing, someday they might join our enemies and fight against us. They might escape from the land." Fear filled the heart of the new Pharaoh, not love. And when fear grows in a leader, suffering often falls upon innocent people. So the new king made a terrible decision. He ordered that the Israelites be turned into slaves. Suddenly, the happy days in Egypt disappeared like dust in the wind. Men were forced to carry heavy stones under the burning sun. Women worked endlessly, kneading clay to make bricks. Children watched their tired parents and wondered why life changed. Taskmasters with whips shouted every day, "Work faster! No rest! Build for Pharaoh!" Huge store cities rose from the ground, Pithom and Ramesses, built by the sweat and tears of the Israelites. Night after night, the Israelites returned to their tents weak and exhausted. Mothers wiped their children's tears. Fathers looked up to heaven and whispered, "Jehovah, please help us. How long will this suffering last?" Yet something surprising happened. Even though they were suffering, the Israelites continued to grow in number. Their families became bigger. Their children grew strong. Their hearts became braver. This made the Pharaoh even more afraid and even more cruel. Their hearts were full of pain. They remembered the peaceful days when Joseph was alive and they freely walked on the land of Goshen. They remembered how welcome they once were in Egypt, and now they were treated like strangers. Some cried in the night. Some prayed. Some held on to hope. They believed even in their darkest moments that God had not forgotten them. And they were right. Because far beyond the palace walls, far beyond the chains and the whips, Jehovah was watching. He heard every painful cry. He saw every tear. And he had already prepared a plan to save them, a plan bigger than anything the world had ever seen.